how to connect who you are with what you do. Secret number 1, begin with the end. How do you want to be remembered? As a strategic thinker, I often like to start out meetings with saying something like, what is the goal of this meeting? Or what is the business issue that we're trying to solve here? Or even, what does success look like? Author Michael Gerber takes this idea of beginning with the end in mind to an extreme in his book, The E-Myth Revisited. And he says that I'd like you to imagine that you are in a room, you're about to attend one of the most important occasions in your life. It will be housed in a room that is filled with big enough to have all of your family and all of your friends and all of your associates, anyone and everyone to whom you are important and who is important to you. In the center of the room is a large table, and on that table is a large, shiny, ornate box. And in that box is you, stiff as the proverbial board. Can you see yourself lying in that box? Not a dry eye in the room? Now, listen. This is not meant to be morbid. The idea behind this exercise is to remind us that life is short. And when we leave, the only thing that we leave behind are the memories that we created and the lives that we touched. So think about what is happening with your colleagues today. How are you treating them? And what would they say about you at your memorial service? When I applied this to myself, here's what I wrote, a couple of sentences. I want my colleagues to remember how I helped them set aside their fears and accomplish more than they ever imagined possible. I want them to remember me for helping them to stay true to their authentic selves and to place why before what and how. How will your colleagues remember you? Will they talk about the margins that you gained, or the deals that you closed, or the efficiencies that you implemented? Or will they talk about the value that you left behind, how you helped them grow, how they're better off because they knew you? The good news is you have the power to shape those conversations starting today.